Hello and welcome back. This is Damien on the Average Joe server, and I took a break yesterday, and just going over the videos of the week, I missed a couple of days, so I'm trying to get a little bit better on the videos so I can do it every day, but I've got some new content here. Kite's been working on some mini games and stuff, and I'm going to warn you ahead of time, I'm not any good at them. So let's just go have a look at the mini games, and you'll get a good laugh out of me. So let's go to spawn, and there's an area over here, minigame zone, right here. So we're going to hit that. I'm going to slow down over that ice because it's the winter spawn. And he's got a horse race and an archery range. Now, I tested the horse race, but I haven't done it since it actually went live. We're going to hit the button, and now we are here at the race course, and it's a jumping thing and all that. So like I said, you'll have a lot of fun laughing at me. So let's see, Kite did it in 13 seconds, Twix is 15, Green is 19, and Bree is 15. Oh, boy. This is going to be a little embarrassing. Because the last time I did it, I missed a pressure plate and I couldn't do one of the 3 jumps. And this was during testing, but it still took me 90 seconds. Yeah. All right. So, here's our horse. As soon as I cross those pressure plates, it's on. And there's the 3 jump that I can never do. Oh, man. I can never do the 3 jumps, man. Yeah. There we go. And he's got 2 in a row. That's cheeky. Oh, I missed that one too. And I missed the pressure plate somewhere. So, I think I'm probably the only one that misses pressure plates. We got it yet? Yes. So, 42 seconds. Missing pressure plates. Alright, well, told you it was going to be embarrassing. Let's take the book. What was it, 43? 42? I don't remember. Damien. It was 43 seconds. And I can't spell. Here we go. 43 seconds. Done. Knew that was going to be embarrassing. Okay. So, we leave that area, never to go back. And the archery range, all I have is a flame bow, so it's just going to have to work for now. But we get in here, and it's the same thing. Don't go in the field, and just shoot all the target. The goal is to shoot the buttons under the lights, make the lights come on. The the further back you shoot, the more points you're going to get. But I'm just going to do a demonstration and see how well we do. that one. Too high. I don't know if I hit it or not. And fire tick is off, so no worries on that. Let's just keep going. You've got 1 minute to do it, so let's just keep going. We'll move on to another one. Now, I'm using poison arrows too, by the way. I do really good with a bow. It's just not too good with the buttons. Not too good with the buttons. Now, some in the back, you can barely see. Oh, I'm out of arrows. So I got 18 seconds left. I'm out of arrows. No biggie. That's how the archery range works. And we'll see what score I got. Now, the last time I did it, I got a score of 10. So we'll let the time run out here and we'll see what kind of score I got on this one. And it should be a little bit better because when I tested it, I just fired at all the back ones up in the air and just to see how well I do on those. I think I got an 11, so I think that's one better. I don't know. So let's take the book, and we got a score of 11. Done. There we go. There's the archery range. Now, I kind of like the archery range. It'll actually help me because, like, throughout the season, I carry a bow with me, and I do a lot of shooting. That's why I went for a lot of dragon's breath so I can make the poison arrows and harming arrows, stuff like that. Because I use a bow for a lot of mob kills and stuff. And I would show you the total mob kills, but mine are a little skewed because I have the Ender farm and I kill a lot of Endermen. A lot of Endermen. But on that note, also, I was going to show you, here we go. See, that's the mushroom I got the other day. And that's the Enderman head. They've been added now. However, I have an Enderman farm, and everybody goes and farms them at the Enderman farm and then sells them at the head shop for $1,000 a pop. So the money's a little bit out of control for that. But I mean, it's part of the game that Kite coded in, so I couldn't say no. But that's the archery range and the horse race. I like them both. I'm not too partial to the horse race, but I don't really like mini games like that. That's not my thing. There are people that do like it and enjoy it, so more power to them. But I like it as a fact that it's actually in the game. Let's see. Now, I'm making a lot of, I think I showed you guys the instant damage 2 pots that I'm making for the chicken farm that I'm designing that's going to give me uncooked meat. And we started trying to work out a way to do it last season, but we never really got it to work or figured out the best way to do it. So that's something that I'm working on right now. And I've also been doing work on the town. I want to get the town built. I want to get the wall up, but I'm not going to rush it because then it's just going to be just a big mess of buildings and not looking very good. All that. So I'm trying to take my time, and the chunks aren't loading quickly. I'm trying to take my time and get it done right. And so this is the marketplace that I've got the trade. The where the traders are going to be. I can't think of the word, but I've got all those in. I've got it decorated up. I put the spruce out, and I took that thing out of the center because it was a 4-block. That's the 4-block center of the circle. And I couldn't really do a lot with just the 4 blocks, so I put a spruce tree in there and put these doors around it to hide the dirt under it and stuff. And it looks pretty good. Let's get to the bed, though. It's getting dark, and I get mobbed out here if I don't sleep properly. But yeah, I got that. I got that pretty much done. I'll add some decorations and stuff to it later, and then once I get the villagers in here, you know, of course that'll be after I have the wall up and I have everything lit up. And I started working here and working my way up, because up here is where the museum's going to be. Can I? Let's just enter Pearl up there. The museum is going to be this way. I made a path, and I'm going to level this stuff out and put the museum in here. And it's going to be pretty big because the museum last season, if you remember, was my old house, and it was just 3 levels of a circle, a 3-level building, and it wasn't big enough for the needs that we had for just. And this season, with all the heads and all the other stuff and the trophies you can get and the artifacts in the game, it's going to have to be pretty big. And then down here is just a little basement area. I was going to just fill it all in, but I may just do something with it. It did lead off to a cave going that way, but I kind of blocked all that off. I don't really need the cave. And I know I'm going to have to light it all up whenever I start getting villagers out here. Everything's going to have to be lit up, a wall, all that. But I've been clearing off and landscaping over here. And the barrows, I started kind of working with the barrows a little bit, but these caves are huge under here, so I'm going to have to actually section them all off into different tombs and stuff, and it's going to be a lot of work, but, like I said, I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to hurry through it or anything like that. And that's pretty much all the updates that I've been working on. Nothing over here has really changed. I redid the nether portal, or I actually had Kite do the cords for the nether portal and link it, because the nether portal kept opening up over there, and I think I'm just going to take all that down and come up with a different, because I want to put a mob grinder in there, so I'm not going to have this big huge portal, so I'm going to tear all that down, and I'm going to finish the mountain up. This is going to be one of the projects that I'm going to start on again. I got burned out placing all the blocks, and now I may burn out again throughout the season, but it's definitely going to get finished. That's definitely going to happen. But other than that, I showed you guys the tree farm and stuff, and not really a lot has changed. It's just that, we've been just doing regular, just everyday work. And Kite's been working on the mini games, and we've been running dungeons, and I do know something I can show you. Let's go. Kite and I actually teamed up and opened a shop that sells loot boxes, basically. Now, I'm not going to actually do it. I'll show you how it works, but I'm not going to take stock out of the store. But he tore down his old shop that had just the three little container areas, and he rebuilt this, and this is our loot box shop. Basically, what happens is you come up here, you put 10 diamonds in this, it goes to a storage system, you hit this button, and it pops up a loot crate. It'll be a shulker box, and it's going to be like, I think gray, blue, purple, orange, different, like gray is common. We're going to have common, uncommon, rare, and epic, I think, is what they all are. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, it'll have all kinds of assorted loot in each of these boxes and stuff. You may get a really good one. You may get one that's common but has useful items like seagrass or decorations or stuff like that. So we thought it was good. Now the first day when we put it in, we asked a couple of players to come over and test it out, and they bought it out. So it's been actually out of stock for a day and a half because we didn't have the stock to put back in it. But it did really, really good. But I'm kind of expecting that to not sell out as quickly as it did last time. But I changed the stock exchange here. It's now just the gold exchange, and it's gold blocks for diamond blocks because that's all anybody was interested in. So I took all the rest of it out. Plus, I was running low on diamonds. So I've kind of just been redoing stuff, and I'm getting it smaller and smaller. Honestly, is what I'm doing because now the redstone is like those 9, and then these 3. That's the redstone. And then I've got some blocks over here. And what I may do is just redesign this entire thing and, just come up with something. It's going to be redstone because that's the main store I wanted to open was a redstone store. So it will be redstone. But, I've just been thinking about redoing it all because I don't want to go pick another spot. And these doors get me in Kite and Bree all the time. I don't want to go pick another spot, although, let me get some height here because the server's lagging just a little bit. But, there are still a few spots. There's a couple here, and there's that one, and then over here, I think there's 2 or 3 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. There's another one over here. So, and one here. So we got 7 or 8 spots that I could build a shop. And with the player base that we have right now, we're up to 11 players on the server. And I'm pretty close to thinking maybe 1 or 2 of them might build another shop. But other than that, we've got plenty of room. And I could actually build another shop. However, one, I don't want to compete with what somebody else is doing. So it would have to be something that did not compete with, like, say, a head shop or a gunpowder shop or a potion shop. And right now I'm doing pretty well with that. And Sun Chaser has cobblestones, and then she's got pumpkins and stuff like that. And then scaffolding. She's got pretty much a jungle shop. She sells a variety. I'm not sure if the stock's full. She's been working really hard at a real life job, so she hasn't really. She's still got some scaffolding, which I may need this because I'm starting in the nether now, doing some more work in there. But she's got the mossy cobblestone and stone brick, and then she does cookies and eggs and melon slices and pumpkins and all that good stuff. And then my favorite section up here, she does the paper and the dye. And it is full. I may buy that paper out. I need some more paper. But yeah, so this is her shop, and I don't want to do anything that would interfere with that either. So if I wanted to open another shop, it would definitely have to be something that nobody's doing. Because like I said, I don't want to compete with them. I like to go to Green Shop over here and buy him out of gunpowder because I make a lot of rockets and TNT and stuff. And Kite's old shop, I used to, purchase a lot of stuff from him. I bought some potions and stuff from him, but he hadn't been on. He started a new job and he hadn't been on in a while. But, I've purchased from every shop here. So, I definitely don't want to compete with them in any manner. So if I do open another shop, it's going to take a lot of thought. And we have discussed before this is the server shop, basically. It's just has some, stuff in here that you can only get from, the server, basically. You can make beacons, but if you had 30,000 money, you can buy a beacon, or you can buy a villager egg for 10,000. Now, we're actually discussing what to do with this next season. Right now, we're experimenting. Like I said, Season 2 is the experimenting season. So, she's got the movie Gotcha Heads now. But, yeah, so it's going to take a while to either figure out what I'm going to do with that shop because, like I said, I don't make really too much of it. I sell a few shulker boxes, and every now and then I sell an inner chest, and that's about it. But, you know, I mean, I've got so much stuff that I'm doing. I got some honey blocks going, and I've got potions and stuff. And I was also thinking, now, I watched Hermitcraft Season 6. Now, Impulse had a shop with a bunch of villagers in it that you could go in. You know, you'd buy a season pass and you go in and trade with all the villagers. And then he had what he called microtransactions, which was stuff that you trade with farmers to get emeralds to go with the other ones. And he had paper in there and all that stuff. Now, I'm not thinking it's too late for me to put a bunch of villagers somewhere right now, I think. I'm not thinking about that. But I am thinking about a shop that sells just stuff that you trade with villagers. Now, that was a thought that I had. But, you know, because it would like rotten flesh, for instance. You know, rotten flesh, sticks, bottles, string, flint, stuff like that, that you would trade with villagers to get emeralds. I did think about that. That might not be a bad idea, but it'll have to be something I think about a little bit more. But anyway, that's pretty much everything that's going on, and I wanted to show you guys the loot box shop that we opened, and share a few thoughts about another shop, perhaps. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, and I will continue to work on videos, and I'm going to try to get on a daily upload. I want to do daily uploads because, well, that's one thing that will get you higher notice in YouTube, and two, it gives you guys a video every day. So I want to thank you for watching. I'm Damien. I appreciate you, and I will catch you on the next one.